Hello everyone, Elvian here, and we are back with One Piece Volume 92. This will be our last One Piece volume of 2025. Um, I'm not sure, I think this is the first time I've had this full, 6 bookshelf set up. Yes, I'm out of room now, but I have gotten all the bookshelves I wanted set up. Yeah, all that's left is to get all the manga I want. You can see the beginnings of Fairy Tail. I'll have One Piece on this third row. And it's on the back. I I really need to get risers for these so that the back row is up. Um, but it looks like risers are. I think a lot of people do custom ones. Okay, sorry about that. I might take a bit, but yeah, that's my goal. Um, but yeah, One Piece. Kaido shows up, and well, Luffy. Yeah, he can't help himself, but to attack Kaido. Kaido just immediately destroys the castle, Odin's castle that we were hiding out in. No wait. Yeah, that sucks. Luckily everyone there survived through like a sinkhole. So that's good. Uh but this Luffy, despite going all out, wasn't able to really damage Kaido at all. Um yeah, Uh, that sucks. um, I like the Kaido's line. Um, after Luffy was hammering into him, with just one strike from Kaido took him down. When he was in gear 4, he called it Thunder Bagua. Yeah, Luffy said he'd be king of the pirates, like he always does. And after the strike, he's like, "What king was that, boy?" That was a hard line. Um, and yeah, Luffy uh was captured there, and now he's in jail with a kid who lost an arm. Interesting enough. So, oh man, there's so much I'm wondering, like, what's going to happen next. It's like, oh no, I love the reactions of Frankie, Robin, and Usopp. And they was like, oh hey, Luffy's in one at you. Oh no, oh no. I don't think we see the actual headline, but yeah, Luffy in prison. Uh, so then you get, like, it says at the end of Wano Act 1, which is kind of unique, because I don't think Oda's never done this before, but it's cool. I wonder how many acts there are. Um, yeah, Luffy's in jail. I guess we're gonna break him out. Um, but I know Luffy defeats Kaido. I mean, obviously that's the case. That you can tell by the fact that it's a shonen manga. um, but he has to have a big power up, And I'm not sure if Gear 5 alone can be that power up. So I'm interested in how Luffy gets that power. And then we get kind of like a Thriller Bark reunion, sort of. We see Perona again, and she reacts to the news that Gecko Moria and his zombie army is attacking. And she's so happy that Gecko Moria is alive. And it's cute seeing Perona again, and Kumasi. But yeah, Mihawk isn't amused though. That's funny. And yeah, Gecko Moria, he has a zombie is attacking Blackbeard, and he wants to see Tech. Blackbeard himself. He gets stopped by Shiryu after a reunion with Absalom. And Shiryu has Absalom's devil fruit now, the Invis fruit. I guess this is through like the same method that Blackbeard got Whitebeard's over, but Absalom's still alive though, so maybe it's a different. I'm not sure. But yeah, he has Shiryu has the Invis fruit now, which is it is kind of scary. I don't think we've seen Shiryu like fight all out though. What was his? Did he have a double fruit to begin with? I'm not sure. Look, Blackbeard's group hasn't done that much actual fighting, despite actually taking Whitebeard's powers. And we saw a bit of the fight with Ace. That wasn't something that was off screen, I believe. Yeah, then Blackbeard Teak. People call him Teak usually, or just Blackbeard. Because I don't know. Yeah, this is a cool panel. Yeah, he announces that the Revolutionary Army busted into Sacred Mary Joa to rescue Kuma, and they clashed with Ryokyu and Fujitora in the process. He's basically like, hey guys, things are happening in the world. But he doesn't say the outcome of that. Like, did the Revolutionary Army succeed in saving Kuma? Is Sabo okay? Is Koala okay? I am interested in what happens with this. Come on. Yeah, then we enter Wano Act 2. There's like a fight with Dogstorm and Ashura. We get to see some more of Kaido's men, generals, King the Wildfire, Queen the Plague. They're like on the same par with Jack. That's interesting. What's the next? Oh yeah, Nami and Shinobu are they're on a mission to like spy, and it's only like a 3-page thing, but I liked seeing them work together here. Shinobu is not that great of a ninja, it seems, but she has a good getaway. So that's cool. I mean, Nami being like the cat burglar, archetype, is suited for this type of infantry and stuff. So that does make sense. Sanji becomes a soba cook, and a very successful one. More about that later. But then we see how Kaido, or not Kaido, Kid and Luffy are doing in jail. And in order to get any food, in this jail, you have to move these like very heavy blocks of like stone or something like that. And it's hard because you have like sea prism stone cuffs um on you, so you can't easily, double fruit. And you only get like a measling like a very small amount, per stone. Um so it's you don't get a lot, but Luffy is so strong and Kid too that they just get a big feast. It's very funny, and it's cool seeing them like, you know, be rivals to each other, and like, oh, I'll get more food than you. But yeah, they get a feast. Oh, and then there's also the warden here, Dobon, with his damn hippo fruit. Why are all these smile fruit guys so weird? I don't know, man. Um, but yeah, interesting. I think there was like a line that said like these sea prism stones don't drain your powers as much as they could because they want you to still have enough strength to move the boulders or the stone. But even so, it's impressive how much they're able to get done in this prison. But yeah, that's kind of showcases Kaido's methods, because he didn't want to kill Luffy. He was like, send him to the labor camps. We'll make him into our crew. But yeah, he doesn't know Luffy if he thinks he can do that. They'll definitely be bust him out. They said someone was going to be in charge of the bust out crew. Who was that? Who was that? They said. Um, let's see. It's who's that? Hmm. Raizo. They said Raizo. I think there was the guy with the big face, but I'm not sure. Um. But yeah, we'll see a prison break soon. Um. Caribou is in this prison too. It's like, okay. uh. Well. I need a new mic, man. Um. Yeah, Caribou's here. Everyone's in Wano. It's like um we get like a we get like a backstory with this old guy who sold everything um so that he can free this uh lady Komura Saki, and she's the Orion. It's like the Orion's. She's an It's like a courtesan, like the greatest courtesan of Wano. Let's see her here. One of the most beautiful women in One Piece. Feels like, although I think it's like in universe perspective. I mean, she's pretty, but I mean, not. She's no Nami. She's no Nami. Yeah, she like fools, or like she like um swindles a lot of men out of their money, even though it doesn't feel like she needs that much money. And man, she's on high stilts. That's crazy. Um, and yeah, it looks like Momonosuke has a little sister. Though since due to time traveling, she'd be 26. He calls her Hiyori. If Hiyori's identity is known, Orochi will set his sights on her. Yeah, I wonder. I don't remember hearing about Hiyori in this series. Obviously there's a Hiyori in Bleach. but that's not relevant here. Zoro encounters a nice village that's kind of like the village we first encountered in Wano. It's like very poor. But these guys they have a positive attitude um, um, towards life and everything. They did get some gold. Yeah, there's like a thief going around that's like a Robin Hood type person stealing gold and give from the rich and giving them to the poor. So yeah, I wonder how that's gonna play out. You're introduced to the Shogun Kurozumi Orochi, and he's like a buffoon guy. Yeah, he's like an idiot puppet. I assume he's like a puppet, of Kaido. He just is concerned about being drunk and with having women. Oh yeah, but that's also something with Kaido. I forgot to mention. When Kaido, fought Luffy to start this volume, he was drunk too. So it's like, okay, I guess that's a weakness, of Kaido that maybe we can exploit somehow. Uh, hopefully, but fighting Luffy did make him sober up. So maybe that's a testament to Luffy's strength. Um, we see more of Kaido's men, like the Spinosaurus and an Allosaurus dinosaur devil fruit. That's cool. Both of them are cool dinosaurs. One so but that's they're not introduced as smile fruit. So these are like true blooded devil fruit. That's cool. That's cool. And now Big Mom's here. She invades Wano to take care of Luffy and Straw Hats. Going up the waterfall with koi fish because she has good intelligence on how to get there. Um, yeah, the king general, he's like a pterodon, dinosaur bird thing. He just kind of knocks him out of the air, knocks him out of the air, and Big Mom washes off to sea. Rip. And then Sanji, he got in trouble earlier for beating some people up because they were like, "Hey, nice soba stand you have here. Well, you didn't get a permit here on our turf." And he beat him up. And now they're back for revenge, and he's testing out the like mech suit that he got from Germa. Um, that he really like to use. But he's like, okay, I'll test it out or whatever. And also it's also good as a disguise since they have to try to be on the down low. But this suit has added effect of turning him invisible. So in a roundabout way, he's achieved his dreams of getting the invis fruit, just in this scientific form. But it's kind of interesting how he does this in the same volume that Shiryu is revealed to have gotten Absalon's invis fruit. I wonder if that is a coincidence or not. I wonder if there's going to be a rematch, in a roundabout way, maybe. But yeah, that he beats up on that guy. Robin is looking around and was caught by Ninja of Orochi or whatever. So she's gonna have to try to get her way out of this weird situation, man. Uh, yeah, Robin's smart. I think she can. I think she can do it. I think she can do it. Pray for her. And a fucking Big Mom washes up at the end of the volume with her memory gone. Like who am I? And like Chopper's expression is like, oh, Chopper's so cute. Um, who am I? And so I guess we have a Big Mom Amnesia arc. I don't know what's I don't know what's gonna happen with Big Mom this arc, man. Are we gonna get her as an ally of the Straw Hats for a bit until she gets her memory back? I assume her crew is going to try to get gonna try to find her and bring back her memory. I'm surprised she didn't drown at sea though, since she has a double fruit and she was in the sea. But I guess she can still. I don't know. Maybe it's because she's a giant. She floats easier. I don't know, man. But yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. And it's like, okay, still haven't been introduced to one of the most notable characters to come out of Wano that I've heard a lot about, Yamato. Or I'm just to see when she shows, or he, I don't know, shows up. We'll see. Um, but yeah, good stuff. Really good stuff as always. With One Piece. Yeah, I'm really excited. I saw the all blue, since like Sanji, let's say like, oh, Sanji achieved his dream, of getting the invisible powers. Because obviously his real dream is being the all blue. I don't know if I brought this up before, but I was like, where could the all blue be? Because Oda has drawn the One Piece map like a few times, and we can see where the oceans are and the continent, the main continent. There's not really room for an all blue. The maybe it's a small, maybe it's like really small. I don't know. Maybe there's something weird current stuff going on, and like it's in plain sight. I don't know. Maybe I guess that'd be the best explanation for it. Um, yeah, that's probably gonna be way down the line. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, until next time, guys, have a good one. Yay.